Hello, Gorringes are on view yet again, this time for our sale on 15th of August. And yeah, there's some tidying up to be done, as you might see, but I thought we'd have a little rummage behind the counter. We'll do a what's behind the counter video this time. So starting with, these came in from a nice gentleman, selling them for his good lady wife who collects them. Pin cushions, silver pin cushions, very collectible, very popular. This one is lot 831. They tend to date to around about the very late Victorian era and into the Edwardian era, sort of 1900 to 1920s, pretty much their golden age. That is obviously the coronation throne, in pretty nice condition. And money-wise, well, they vary according to... Is it coronation throne or another throne? Anyway, it's a throne.
I love the fact that you said obviously, because I was thinking, I've got no idea.
I'm not sure it is the coronation throne, because I'm not sure about these lions being at the corners. And doesn't the coronation throne have the stone of Skun or whatever underneath it? So it's a throne, which might make it rarer. It's 831, estimates about £100. The one that's very common...
Really?
You can put it on... Yeah, yes. You see this one all the time, is the chick. Lot 832, varying sizes. You can see it's sort of breaking out of its shell. The velvet has probably been replaced, but it's nice enough. Again, around about £100 sort of pin cushion. And then we have two piggies. That's quite a nice chunky
he's a
porker.
Big fat pig.
Yeah, he's a
like
nice.
him.
And then there's his other half. 834. Again, pigs not uncommon, but quite nice. Elephants popular, foxes. It's when you get the weird things like giraffes and the like that money goes up. And then we have a sort of near pair of shoes, and one with the fancy ribbon emblem, and from memory hallmarked down the side there, and the other one has lost a section from the ribbon and is paste set. But otherwise appears to be very similar. It's also loaded, as in they've weighted it to make it feel more substantial. And those two are in together. So there we go, a selection of pin cushions. Sorry, just had to break off to show a very old client some pearls. You know, that's what we do here. We get halfway through things and then we do other things and come back.
That's very rude. He wasn't that old.
Well, I've known him for 35 years.
That makes you old.
So that makes us all old. So, rummage behind the counter. How about that? Paperweight. It's, I think, what they call a scrambled millefiori weight, insofar as we've got this sort of scrambling of the lace, but we've also got these flowers, which are the sort of millefiori type flowers. And this is a cliché weight, which I think is often said because you get the cliché rose. Sometimes they're actually signed in the flower with a date, typically around the 1850s period, which is pretty cool. And this one has a label saying 19th century cliché. It's lot 514. There are a couple of other paperweights in the sale. If paperweights aren't your thing, what have you got?
Oh no, I was just turning it around.
That's a mixed lot of glass. So you get a fox.
He's quite cute, actually.
He's quite cute. I don't recognise the stamp underneath. You get a little modern Lalique dish with birdies.
Nice in the black, yeah.
And you get what looks like sort of baccarat type little urn.
That's not a bad little lot.
So that's quite a nice little lot. Something for many people. That was lot 521.
Nice for your mantelpiece.
Then, further back, going past the little models of alpine rock climbers and things, a couple of miniatures. There's another cliché or cliché type.
That's quite tired, isn't it?
It's been bruised and rubbed. So the rubbing is the scuffing and the bruising is where you get the actual more dents and chips. Can be buffed out, but obviously it's going to take quite a lot of work to do so. $4.99.
And is it worth it?
Well, I mean, a good cliché weight can be thousands of pounds,
Oh,
but
really?
even a decent one can be a few hundred. But I guess I don't know how hard that is to get out and whether you would ever get it all out. Right. So take advice on such matters. Elsewhere, we have a number of lots of rather nice Tunbridge ware, all with a Brighton theme. So this is lot 501, and so Tunbridge ware, supposedly made in Tunbridge, but distributed many other places, but typically with this rather lovely, you either get the very fine marquetry pictures, or you get this printed version where they put a print onto the boxwood type material, the wood, and then they've hand washed it and coloured it and decorated around the edges. And that is very typically an original interior, that pink paper colouring. A view of the west front of the pavilion, showing inside. Nice painted. Look at that. This is vermiculate pattern.
Gosh,
that wiggly woggly pattern. Lovely original stamped brass handles.
The handles are super.
Looks like original paper underneath. No sign of it ever having feet or anything. So that's
nice.
pretty cool actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bit scuffed. And you get with it this one, and I'm sure I know this is the Steen in Brighton, I'm sure, again.
Yeah, that's fine.
With again original interior. So that's that lot. There are other lots in the sale, such as 504, where you've got that little one just saying pavilion. You get West Pier Brighton, bit scuffed, and more of a pine box there. And then you get the Chain Pier and Marine Parade Brighton, but rather sort of with a lovely basket handle. Painted and printed sides.
Love the green.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Lovely colours. I mean, and that's original papering. Lost
So
its
what would people
compartments.
put in that? That
Sewing.
smells.
That's a workbox.
Oh right, okay.
That's for sewing materials. You know, these colours inspire modern paint makers, don't
Yes,
they?
they do. Very much so.
Give them squirrel snot. All these names they
Squirrel
come up with.
snot.
Well, you know, they come up with these funky names, don't
Love
they,
it.
for paint now? That
Oh, go on, what have you got?
Hint of white. 4.98 I've got. Caught my eye. I looked at that and thought, what is it? I don't know. Let's have
Have
a
you
look.
decided?
Well, look, it comes out of a rather rough-made box, and it's it's by somebody in Vienna has made it, and it says something about millimeters. And as far as I can see, look, it's a precision measurer. So you could measure with great precision on this dial
Yes.
the thickness of something that wasn't very
Right.
thick. So there we go. That's
And that's quite a container to
it
keep
is,
it.
well, I suppose it stops it getting
house it.
bashed. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It really is. It's quite a thing. So that's fun, isn't it? 4.98 if you want to measure things.
What's 507?
Well, it's a box of promise, isn't it?
Yes.
But
Shall we not bother opening it?
Oh
wow.
So that is a Turkish Khedive's medal
Gosh.
that he's dropped on the floor. And yeah, nice, because that looks like an original box, which is scarce-ish. So there we go, nice Turkish medal, lot 507. What else did I want to show you? Well, you know, drifting past the other shelves, there's lovely little Treen shoe snuff boxes. Always quite popular. Are they a pair? They're a pair, so that's quite nice. There are some others scattered around. There are these Liberty Tudrick. Very good. You're getting good at this,
Yeah,
aren't you?
I've got a good teacher.
Yeah, Liberty Tudrick pewter vases with enamelling. Nice touch. We've got some opera glasses with the sort of almost Japanesery style gilt decoration. Often made of aluminium, because aluminium back then, I mean, we're talking 1890, is a wonder material because it's both strong and light, so it's perfect for opera glasses. So sometimes they get looked at and people say it's a bit ordinary, but no, that was a proper bit of kit in its day. A little cold painted parrot, a rather curious looking vase, as ever, all sorts of things. One more thing I want to show you.
So, what are they?
Don't ask about those because I don't know what they are.
Oh, that's
what-
fantastic. Finally, something you don't know.
Well, I'm sure I can make it up. They're lot 487,
Oh, I love it.
and
when you
they
don't know.
are made from horn.
Yeah.
Because
And
we
there's
can
a
see
pair.
through it, and we can see. I don't suppose they're rhino. They're horn. They remind me a bit of sort of Welsh love token things, but this piercing, is this European or is this Chinese? I got a hunch these are something to do with the Chinese.
Well, I'll look
And
it up.
I'm sure, yeah, look it up and see if we said anything sensible. Lot 487.
Okay.
One more lot out here. I've got to show you because it's very unusual. Look at these. Lot 288.
Yes, you love these, don't you?
I love these. They're absolutely useless. They're 19th century labels for trees.
Trees.
Shellbark hickory, Jersey pine, Kentucky coffee tree. So we're getting the feeling as well they might be American trees.
Yes.
Common maple from Europe and Western Asia.
What fun.
Acer from the Caucasus. Something else from the Levant. I mean,
wonder
these
how
are
many
just
trees you
great
could
fun,
actually
aren't they?
get
They were,
nowadays.
yeah, I'm sure some of them probably have moved on. Some have traces of impressed makers to the back. Oh, RGQ,
cute.
Royal Garden Q.
Great.
W&Co, Bent Hall, Broseley. Great. I mean, they're lovely things. They remind me of the lovely wine and spirit labels. I'm sure someone is going to particularly like those and get quite strong on the bidding, but we shall see. So there we go. That's what's behind the counter, what's beyond the counter. A few more little lots of jewellery for you. Step this way, please.
Yes, sir.
Hand-picked out of the jewellery counter. I mean, quick overview.
Yeah.
There you go. There's a good lot of jewellery, lots of
Roger's
rings.
out.
Roger's not here at the moment, but he put this together. Lots of rings, some gold chains, watches, sovereigns, and the like. We had a rummage, didn't we?
We did.
And we picked out
Some really pretty things.
some really pretty things.
Yeah.
So let's start with if your name is Mercedes,
Yeah.
or you
I
drive
knew someone
one.
called Mercedes.
Not. Why am I not surprised? Then this is yellow metal, which is Roger's word for gold, but not English hallmarked. Round about 18 carat, lot 912.
Cool.
If you like very pretty, fairly large ear clips
They are very pretty.
in gold with Mabe pearl.
They're quite dated. They're sort of 80s, aren't they?
Yeah, but that'll be back soon.
Yeah, that's
884. Estimate 700 to 1,000. 18 carat gold.
They're very pretty, aren't they?
Something earlier is a lovely bit of paste. Suppose that's late Regency, early Victorian. Lot 911. Great colours. Sort of gold and silver backing. Estimates around. That's a I don't like noise.
No, you see, you don't know me
Yeah,
that well.
okay.
No, I think it's really pretty. I'm just surprised it's paste. I want it to be something
Well, you
more...
want diamonds, don't you?
Yes, I do.
So, well, there we go. These are diamonds. Lot
Yes.
880.
But they're not big enough.
No.
But they are lovely.
Don't say that. It's
sorry.
big enough for somebody. The total weight is 0.6 carats. So they're a third of a carat each, or thereabouts. They're set in 18 carat white gold. Estimates 400 to 600. That's not a bad
They'll go for
little
more,
pair.
though, won't they?
No, I
They
don't
tend
know. I
to.
think they're around the money.
Okay.
I much prefer these, and these will make more.
Oh, no, these are lovely.
These are 947. So you've got these rather nice
Oh, that's a good angle.
kind of emerald cut diamonds, shape-wise, rectangular cuts, with cultured pearls, white gold setting.
And they're pierced, aren't they? Pistes.
They are.
Yeah. No, they're really nice.
They're really nice, aren't they? And
Yeah.
they've just got us at 200 to 300, and I think, you know, the diamonds alone are worth all of that. So
They're a nice colour pearl as well.
they are a nice colour pearl.
Yeah.
And you get an old box. I don't think they're as old as the box is, but that doesn't matter. Perhaps they are. Either way, those look to me more like £400-500.
What did you say the estimate was?
The estimate is 200 to 300, but as we know, estimates are guesstimates sometimes.
Yes.
952, a rather sinuous
That's fun, isn't
bracelet.
it?
It's got a lovely link.
Put it on my wrist, please. There you go. Isn't that lovely?
Yeah, it's very nice. It's a good length. That would slosh a little bit without being too much.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's 9 carat gold. Estimate 120, 180. I think that's nearer £200 or so.
Oh, turn it over. I didn't see that before.
What
Oh
didn't you
gosh,
see?
isn't that unusual? Oh, I can't get my focus there.
Don't get too close.
Okay. That's so unusual. That's really
There you
fun. Yeah.
Yeah, nice, isn't it? Sinuous.
Yes.
And finally, lot 906. Couldn't resist this because it's
This
got
is
such
adorable.
a lovely colour, hasn't it?
Yes.
That's a really. It's not a big ring, but it packs a punch with that fabulous colour that I think looks almost better to the eye than on your screen. Sapphire and diamond, obviously. 18 karat gold. Estimate 150 to 200. There we go. So
gorgeous.
some good little lots in the jewellery and elsewhere. Warehouse as ever is full of brown stuff and lots of garden furniture. If you want to invite
Yes.
12 to 16 people round for dinner and sit round a circular table in the garden having dinner, then we've got the table and chairs for you. If you want to invite 10 people round for dinner
That's fun.
in the garden
Yes.
and sit in metal chairs around a metal table, we've got the table and chairs for you and more. So there's lots of gardening stuff still going on as the weather gets hotter. So do come and have a look. Always best to come and view if you can. Usual story, it's Friday all day long. It's Saturday 9 till 1. And you can come in on the morning of the sale from about 8 o'clock and have a rummage. So love to see you here. Hope you find something you like. Hope you bid on it and buy it, but not too cheaply because, you know, we like our commission. Thanks for watching. See you next time.